Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for the SP 500 for Thursday, January the 14th. Well, another green-bodied candle today, but a much smaller green-bodied candle than the previous day. And that means that the buyers have made much smaller net bullish progress on the day compared to yesterday. That does raise some doubt about the viability of the trend in the first time frame, and this trend is now continuing for the second day. We have a higher high and a higher low, so that's a positive sign for this market, but the small body certainly does raise some doubt. Now the market is attempting to trade around this area where there was a previous downside price rejection. As the market traded to around this 1150 area, we actually had a spinning top type candle for trading periods ago. And that was a note of indecision. Once again, we have this spinning top type candle where we have a smallish body with a shadow on either end. And that means that there's been a battle between the bulls and the bears, that as the market traded up to the highs, then the sellers came in and sold the market off. And as the market traded down to the lows, the buyers came in and sold the market off. Having said that, though, it's not the ideal type of spinning top candle because the size of the shadows is a little bit too small for the size of the body. The previous one here is more the classic type, and this one is actually probably a little bit more bullish than the previous. It's probably quite important that the market does trade up above this 1150 area, and obviously the 1150 area is an area of important resistance for this market. So if the market is to continue in this first and second time frame uptrend that the market's in, then we'd like to see that 1150 area taken out with a substantially bullish close up above there. If that does happen, then there is potential for the market to trade up to the 1163 region, which is an area we identified as potential resistance. Now the market is trading up above the cloud of the Kumo, so overall the market has a positive bias. We also had the breakout up above the flag pattern, so there is potential for the market to continue trading up. And the market is trading up above the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, so a lot of positive factors in favour of this market trading up to that 1163 area. Just looking at the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, they've both turned up now. They were previously flat, and the market did retrace back towards both of them, only for one period, and I think that says something about the strength of the second time frame uptrend that this market's in, that any of the pullbacks that we had, the recent two pullbacks, there wasn't a lot of strength, and the previous was a bit stronger than the current, and the previous one to the current, or the last pullback that we had, was really not substantial enough. One period, the trend changed immediately. The candle found support at the Tenkan-sen and bounced off, and we now have the high of the previous swing high taken out to create a new swing high. So the market is still fairly bullish, even though we have a smaller body candle. That smaller body candle, though, does offer potential for a first time frame change of trend to the downside, so we do need to watch the low of the current candle for a potential lower high and lower low. Now there is solid support all the way down here if the market does come off again, and there is good support here at this 1133 region, and that coincides exactly with where the Tenkan-sen is, so they both offer substantial support for this market. We can see the shadows on the bottom of these candles where there was buying coming in, so substantial support there. The market does trade down to this region, around the 1120 region. We do have the Kijun-sen, which will offer a very strong level of support, and just above there at around at 1120 actually, we have the top of the rectangle pattern that the market broke out of. So we know that previous resistance can turn into support, so there is potential for strong support there. Then at around 1106 and all the way down to the to the Kumo, we have good solid support. To the upside, though, the next area of resistance is 1163. So very little or very few barriers to the upside, barriers to the downside for the bears, though. So the probability is more likely that the market will continue trading up to 1163, although there is a chance that the market may consolidate here, considering the very small body that we've had here. So we need to watch the swing highs here around 1150 and the support around 1133.